What's this one?
That one. So basically,
right?
yeah. So basically, you've got combat vehicle reconnaissance tracked. It's the range of vehicles that you've got. So going down the line, you've got a Scorpion.
Okay.
That's with a 76mm.
Yeah.
And that operated in the Gulf as the close reconnaissance for the battle groups.
Okay.
And then basically the rest of the vehicles really are represented examples that we were the brigade reconnaissance. So we were right up the sharp end.
Yeah.
And basically what you had was 3 Sultan command vehicles.
Yeah.
Brains of the operation, that's where I lived.
Oh yeah.
So basically the brains of the
Focus
operation.
on this guy.
And then you had a Spartan, a troop of Spartans,
A little
4
guy?
of those,
Yeah. Yeah.
with sort of pioneer type people in there that could blow
Clear
up mines,
obstacles,
clear
blow up
obstacles and
mines.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then you had a troop of 4 striker anti-tank guided weapons. Now we had to have them because they were the only missiles that could defeat front on some of the Iraqi armour.
Yeah.
And then we had 3 troops of 4, so 12 vehicles of the Scimitar with the 30mm.
So this is like one unit?
So these are representative examples. So basically all up, and then clearly you had your mechanics with recovery vehicles and stuff like that. So all up, you're looking at around about 30 armoured vehicles in a squadron.
Right.
And we were about 10 or 15 clicks in front of the brigades, looking for the depth enemy positions and what have you, bringing down artillery fire, A10s and all that sort of good stuff.
So how fast would
One of these on a flat metal road can go 50 miles.
Like
Now-
70 Ks.
Yeah.
70 km.
But clearly, if you're going cross country, because
Yeah.
it's not like a tank, you can actually
Yeah.
you can go faster in a tank cross country than you can in one of these.
Without beating the crew to death.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, we're going to take a little look around. Great.
Yeah, have a good time.
Thanks. We're doing a little recording.
Where you come down from?
From Toronto.
Oh, you're local then.
Yeah. But with the Wargaming guys.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Toronto. Never heard of
Trana.
it. Yeah, Trana. No way.
I flew in from Kellerman.
Actually, when I joined the military, I joined in London because my father worked for income tax. I'm sorry. That's why I get audited every year, because I think he was a bit of a PR.
Yeah.
But I enlisted in London, and first posting was Calgary. Love the city. Oh.
We used to do a lot of work with the Strathconas.
Yeah, that's
when,
Redmond.
When they were based, because they moved up to Edmonton.
Moved up to Redmonton. Yeah, it's.
We used to do a lot of exercises with them at Matters. They the Iraqi element on their links.
You ever been to Cold Lake Weapons Range?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go fishing with them.
Yeah, the good old Suffield, Roadrunner Coyote country. Rattlesnakes, come on, that's not right.
I went on exercise, mate. I've been on operations with the Vandus.
Yeah.
And we had a company of Vandus attached to one of the battle groups. You know, I can't do a French Canadian accent, but it was a case of, you know, hey guys.
I can.
Hey guys, do you fancy some scoff? You know, do you want to share in a meal with us? And they went out looking for rattlesnakes. And what they were doing, they were flipping the in the dried up lake beds, flipping the stones up, and if there was a rattlesnake there, they grab it by the rattle, whiz it round their heads, and crack it like a bullwhip.
This is the Vandus.
Vandus.
Wow.
And then cut it all up, and then we cook it in our boiling vessel or fry it up or something like that. Taste like
Everybody
chicken.
know French is best. Everybody know that.
That's crazy.
Oh, they were nuts.
Yeah. Well, I
3 times I've worked with the Vandus.
Yeah.
In Batus, Cyprus, and in Bosnia.
Yeah.
And I tell you, they are precious. They're really.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, come on. George is going to show us the command post. This is the command post. Come on in.
Sultan.
All right.
Just mind your leg on that if you jump in.
Okay.
Don't film the trace.
Don't film it.
Okay, well, welcome to my world. This is the Sultan Command vehicle.
Yeah.
And as I said, within our squadron, we'd have 3 of these.
Yeah.
So you could execute what was called a step up. So one would go forward, set up, put the masts up, and then control all the troops as they were in action. And as they moved forward, another one would come up behind you, stop. They'd set up. We'd collapse our mast so that we could move forward. So that was called the step up. And we also had
You didn't
another
call
one.
it a leapfrog?
Well, you could do either, leapfrog or caterpillar.
Okay.
And then basically you'd have another command vehicle, which was the intelligence CV that they get all the int from Brigade HQ. So crew of 5 in the Gulf, driver up the front.
In there?
Yeah, in there, in that little compartment there, right next door to the Jaguar 4.2 litre engine. So you can imagine it used to get bloody hot in there.
And this?
In this bit there, I had a 6'5" radio operator that we
6'5" radio operator in there.
he sat in there, and basically he was responsible for taking down the logs.
Couldn't you get a shorter guy?
Well, he's the only one we could get. I sat on the seat. I sat on the seat next to you. I was the commander, so
Yeah.
I'd either stand up.
Oh, and you could.
I'd stand up top and basically map read and operate the machine gun, and then you'd have 2 officers in here who would be commanding the commanding the action.
So you could come up here.
Yeah, so push the hatch, and then basically you've got a constantly rotating turret there with a 7.62 machine gun. And I reckon I'm the only person in the British Army that's fired a 7.62 machine gun from a Pintle on a Sultan in anger. But anyway, that's by the by.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
When we got bumped by that tank, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, as I said, this was the sort of command and control vehicle.
So you guys were right at the front.
Yeah, right at the front. We were ahead of the battle groups. We were operating deep. Weren't as deep as the SAS, but 15, 20 clicks in front of the main battle groups as they was coming on.
And this is in the Iraq War.
Yep. So all these are some of the schematics and sort of map traces that we used in the Gulf.
Okay.
What you could do, clearly, shut the door, shut the hatches, and basically you've got a new NBC system, because the first Gulf War there was a bit of an NBC gas threat. We didn't know whether Saddam was going to use gas or not, and then basically you can overpressure the vehicle, so if he does, gas doesn't get in. But failing
So what
that,
do you do?
clearly,
What do you do when if you're up there up front and you get detected?
What do we do?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's the art of reconnaissance. Seeing without being seen, hearing without being heard, is as they say. So it's the art of the poacher. So you tried not to get seen.
Yeah.
Now, because we'd only got some things like 30mm cannon and the anti-tank guided missiles, we were the ones that brought down the artillery, depth artillery fire,
I think we're under attack here.
Say again?
We're under attack here.
Yeah, we're definitely under attack. But basically, we control all the depth fire coming in as it was there.
You'd call in the coordinates and
We call in the coordinates and away we go. But basically, we were 7 brigades recce. So the Desert Rats. So if you can imagine, this is a bit of a schematic here. So you've got Kuwait here. Iraq would be going up here, and all this is Saudi Arabia. So we landed at a place called Al Jubail, at Saudi Arabian port, and then went off into the desert, did a shed load of training with the US Marines. And because the Brits had a division, it was estimated that wherever the Brits were was going to be the main effort for the attack. So we did a lot of training with the US Marines, so consequently Saddam had most of his defences along the southern Kuwaiti border.
Right.
And then at Christmas, basically, we did a big route marching drive all the way across to a place called Wadi Al Batin, and met up with
100 kilometers.
Yeah, with the big red one.
60 miles.
The US first division, the big red one, and then basically went into Iraq, and then did a right hook into Kuwait.
You got the bastard.
And then basically you had the Yanks down here, Yanks up there, and then the French went a little bit deeper.
They went as far as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
keeping out of the way of the action.
Yeah.
But yeah, 6 months in the Gulf, like I say, crew of 5, so you had to get to know each other pretty well.
Oh, that's amazing.
Most important bit of kit on the vehicle,
The BV.
right? If you turn round by the light, left of the light there is a little square
Yes.
box. That is the most important piece of equipment on this vehicle.
And it is?
It's the kettle.
This is where you make your
It's the
tea?
boiling vessel.
This
So
is-
basically, that's where you could brew your tea, put your boil in
Now,
the
what
bags.
kind of tea do you guys, the Brits? Is it like Red Rose or
we call
Earl
it-
Grey or what?
No,
What a pity.
builder's bottom, we call it.
Builder's Bottom.
Yeah,
Which is just
it's normal Indian tea.
Indian tea.
Yeah. But yeah,
You gotta have your cup of tea
you
before
gotta have
go.
your cup of tea.
And just above it the machine gun to
Yeah,
protect the tea.
absolutely.
Well, that's great. Excellent. And we got to thank you for all the information.
That's all right.
Introduce yourself on the camera here, so everyone.
Steady.
Just gotta traverse right, steady
Yep.
on.
Hi, I'm George Clegg, A Squadron, 1st of Queen's Dragoon Guards.
Well, I'm Steve Lehman. I didn't serve in the Gulf. I served with Canada in Somalia, Bosnia, Afghanistan. So MWO Steve Lehman, retired.
All right.
Yeah, and
Excellent.
George is retired as well.
Proper thing.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. That's incredible.
Proper job.
We'll catch
Thank
you guys.
I'm gonna think I get a little
Me
dog up
and
first.
him, the guy on top,
Yeah.
we were in the same engagement together. So basically,
You've
we
got
know
the
each
bond
other.
for life.
Yeah, we bond for life.
Yeah.
That's his wife next to him.
Yeah, I was about to say that looks like.
So we were just check out the tanks, not me.